Hello. I'm going to walk you through how to use the Ghostfeed platform, the slideshow feature specifically, to the best of its abilities. So the first flow I'm going to be covering is cloning a TikTok slideshow that you find while scrolling. Or let's say you have a competitor and you want to clone their slideshows. So in this case, I like this slideshow a lot, and um, I wanna copy this. So I copy the link, I go to the GhostFeed dashboard, I click the create project button, I open the modal and paste the link here and click create project. I already initiated that before starting this video, so it is already underway. The backend pipeline is in real time scraping the TikTok that you pasted, the link that you pasted, and it's going to clone it. It's going to search Pinterest. It's going to search your collections, your avatar images, and choose the best ones that make sense. And it's going to clone that TikTok for you. It's that simple. You see how it's updating in real time? While that is happening, let me show you another workflow, which is creating through a prompt. Let's say you have an idea in your head and you want to create a slideshow, right? So you can let me give this example in some other workspace, which is PepIntel in this case, which is a peptide tracking app, right? So then I want to create a slideshow, which is dark side of peptides, and I want to use Stella. Stella is one of my AI avatars. I want to use her images. And then also, I want to plug in my app as a sales plug. And I can also mention my products, which is in my case on my product or my collection as well, which has images of my product. So I'm going to use this collection. So I can mention all of this. And now the AI will intelligently place these images and the product at the right place. And it will plug in my product, all of this automatically. So I'll just click create project here, and there you go. So these two flows, where you're cloning and you're creating through AI, is going to cost you 1 credit. But if you want to start from scratch and do everything on your own, that's still free, and there you can create as many projects as you like. But you'll have to do everything yourself and search Pinterest yourself. Whereas all of these AI flows, they're going to do the hard work for you. They're going to do 90% of the work, and then you can go and do the 10% of the work where your judgment, human judgment, actually matters. All right. So while this is happening, let's go back to the GradRow workspace. Remember the link we pasted? I think it is done cloning. So let's look at the original one, which was 3 college essay topics that never fail. The rabbit hole story, a weird thing that became an obsession. I was wrong story, small job, big impact story, and so on, right? So let's see what our AI has done. 3 essay topics admission officers actually love. So it was able to search Pinterest on its own. It came up with images, and I can choose anyone I like, and I can play around with the images if I want. I can move this around. This is the 10% part where human judgment actually matters, and it did all the hard work for me. So it gave me a strong starting point, right? And then this also looks good. Late night fixation. It sort of iterated on, so it came up with its own ideas and own headings, right? I like this a lot. I like this image actually. I'm going to use this. Uh, this is pretty good. Yeah, I like it as is. Or maybe this one. The mundane work ethic. So it shifts at the local deli and a grocery store. So it intelligently searched Pinterest. So maybe in here I want to use a picture of my avatar studying. So I can just do that. So the editor is fully feature packed, and then the essay wingman. So this is the app plug. Since you copied that TikTok slideshow, it brought that sentiment along. And so this is maybe where you plug in your app, right? Uh, Now let's go and check in on the Pep Intel workflow, which was mentioning our Pep Intel product, right? So you see how it intelligently used a doctor's outfit. It could have chosen any one of these images, but it intelligently chose an outfit where my avatar is wearing a nurse's outfit. And then for the rest, it's intelligently filled in the caption and the hooks. It intelligently plugged in the background of my app and also uh, used it, said it's a protocol tracker. So it very rightly so, using the description of the product, it was able to subtly plug that in. And then again, wherever it made sense to use photos of my avatar, it has. So this is the power of the tool. It does everything for you, and you just have to go in and make some tweaks. And whenever you're ready, you can just publish to TikTok from right here. Connect your account, and then you're done. Now, I want to show you one more thing. All of this that I'm doing through the dashboard is also possible to do right from my CLI. If it's ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, Codex, Claude Code, any of these, you can just use Ghostfeed MCP and operate the entire dashboard through the terminal itself. So let me walk you through an example. I just asked it to create a slideshow of meal prep and planning on Retter to Write using my avatar Maddie. So this is the slideshow it created. You see how it automatically shows the image where my avatar is meal prepping? It did all of that. Rest of the images are from slideshows, so from Pinterest. And then towards the end, it has also again chosen where it made sense to choose my avatar's photo. It did. So it did everything. I didn't have to do anything. And I can literally ask it to create 10 other slideshows on 10 different topics in the peptide niche, and I can go hit the gym, and when I'm back, it's done. It's done for me. So this is the power of the tool. Go use it and get ahead in your distribution game. Thank you.